The Incredible Hulk from 2008. I'll watch it. This is the Joe watches a movie and then gives it a rating show. Yeah, this is definitely my least favorite. The Incredible Hulk is without a doubt my least favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, but not because it's the worst, it's because you could completely skip it and it doesn't make a difference. And yeah, even if it was Mark Ruffalo in this part, this would still be a very skippable movie. Now, I'm not sure as to all the details as to what happened behind the scenes that made this movie so insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't matter. I just want to focus on the movie itself. And the movie is average, at best. My main gripe with the movie is that it is way too long. It's almost 2 hours, and The Incredible Hulk should have been just 90 minutes of pure adrenaline action that just got your heart racing and you were really excited that you saw it and you wanted to go see it again because it just gave you that rush of adrenaline that a lot of movies don't give, and this definitely wasn't it. It was a slow slog, and I mean, I enjoyed the beginning, and the last 15 minutes is when that adrenaline really kicks in, and it's a lot of fun and a lot of action, but to get to that point, it just takes forever. And that's not to say that this is all bad. It's not. There are some high points in this, mainly Edward Norton as Bruce Banner / the Hulk. I did enjoy him in this. I'm a big Edward Norton fan. I enjoyed the majority of his work. He's still one of the best actors out there today. Do I prefer Mark Ruffalo once Mark Ruffalo replaced him in the Avengers? Yes, I do. I think Mark Ruffalo is much better as Bruce Banner / the Hulk. But I think if Edward Norton had stayed, if everything had worked out, it would have worked out fine. It would have been great, and he would have been a great addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like I said, I enjoy Mark Ruffalo more, and I wish Mark Ruffalo would have been in this movie. I still wish he would get his own movie, but it is what it is. And the rest of the cast, honestly, is pretty good too, or at least decent for the most part. I mean, William Hurt as the General, I like him, he's a good actor, and I am very happy that he brought his character back in Civil War and also the newest Avengers, Infinity War. It's nice to have that kind of continuity, and I do enjoy him in the part. I'm not a big Liv Tyler fan. I mean, she's decent here, and mainly forgettable, but it really doesn't matter because her character is never going to appear again. I'm a big Tim Roth fan. I'm a big Quentin Tarantino nerd, so I love Tim Roth. And even outside of the Quentin Tarantino universe, he's amazing, a very underrated actor. And it's not his fault here, but his character is just generic and formulaic. And I know that's an issue with a lot of the MCU villains, and we'll get to that several times in the next, many videos. But again, it's just a very forgettable performance and forgettable character, but it's not his fault. The problem is with the script. The script here is very generic and formulaic, and they had not yet found the winning formula for a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, but even so, it just is, I don't want to say lazy, it's just not that well written, not the worst, but it felt rushed. And it could have used a lot more editing. Again, it should have been trimmed down to 90 minutes. The direction is fine, I have nothing against it, and the special effects still hold up rather okay, and they were good for the time. But overall, it's just an overlong experience that just takes forever with not very many high points. It just, in the grand scheme of things, like I said, it doesn't add anything. I mean, minus one line of dialogue in the Avengers movie where Bruce Banner talks about, leveling Harlem, which is what happened in this movie, and then William Hurt's character coming back, it just doesn't mean anything, and if you want my advice, you can skip this, and it really doesn't matter. I mean, if you're a curious film fan or just a huge Marvel movie nerd or whatever, fine, go watch it. You might enjoy it. Personally, it's one that I have not rewatched. It's my least rewatched MCU movie, and it's going to continue to be that. It's going to be a very long time if I ever watch it again. I only watched it to do this review. So, on that note, I give The Incredible Hulk from 2008 a Joe rating of 2.5 out of 5. Alright, stay tuned for more Joe reviews, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. That was the Joe Watches a Movie and then gives it a rating show. Oh wait, no, there is actually one more positive. It's not going to affect the final rating, but one more positive. Where is it? Yeah, the Blu-ray case. It's green. It's my favorite color. And it's cool, it's green, like the Incredible Hulk. It was a nice little touch, I like that. It's green. That's it. Quiet on the set.